Hey everybody, thanks for watching and all that stuff. Oh, already demonetized.
Well, it's in Korean though, so it should be okay. I'll send this to the group even though it's not relevant. Wait, are we live?
We are live.
Shoot. Hi everyone, welcome back. Wait, that's Luke's thing. Did you get a new tattoo, Luke?
No.
Oh.
It looked
Oh,
very
maybe.
dark.
No, I think I showed you that
It's
one.
super bright today.
I got a new one. That's what I was asking.
I get my calf ones finished over Christmas.
I didn't know you were into baby cows that much.
That's the joke, Carlo, is I have calves on my calves.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
It's a cow is like a tarot card
Oh my god.
on both legs. I gotta get them colored in.
That's phenomenal. I love
What?
that.
What level are you guys?
Level 9.
Some
Cool,
of us
CR16 shouldn't be any problem.
did Patrick hit 8? Or I mean 10?
8.
He hit 8.
He has not. He's still 4,000 experience out.
Dude, I'm still dropping so many frames. My internet is poopy.
My internet is poopy.
My download
My
or something?
internet is poopy.
Do you think if I search for I'm on like my search history? Japanese sexy lady. Oh, we're streaming.
Watching and all that stuff.
Oh, this sounds good. Send. That's an ad. Okay. Okay, Luke, after I skip this ad, we can go live.
Uh-oh. Who's gonna tell him? Carlo, who won the shift point?
I did.
Ooh.
No, I believe our good, friendly neighborhood lion man, Ares, did. If I had to guess why, it would be because of his dramatic leap off of the cliff onto that poor, defenseless. Today's 49, isn't it?
Maybe for you.
Yeah.
What's the Roman numeral for 49?
Oh.
One.
What is
Uh,
it?
Like
yeah, no,
one
Ares
v,
is-
V111.
It's Xlix.
Xlix.
So yeah, Ares is the winner of the shift point from last session. If you remember to use it, who knows? It will expire on after session 51.
And a shift point means I can be like, I think this happened or something, right?
Oh, you could be like, I could be like, oh, this room is dark, and you'd be like, oh, there's an unlit torch on the wall with a box of matches next to it.
Sweet.
Or manifesting like mundane items. Gabby's was a little bit of a stretch last time with that 100 gold diamond, but you know, we let it slip and slide. They're pretty. We can say the power level of these are in a constant state of shift. It's hot in here. I'm gonna open the vent really quick.
No, it's just you.
Hey, you can have inspiration.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to recap what happened 3 weeks ago when we met last?
I died a lot.
I can if I need to.
Luke, I would love to hear your recap of events.
So we woke up and Muffin showed up at the bottom of the bar, and Erez and him had a good chat, and he gave him a sack pretty much with just this copper and silver that were stolen from us.
I love
Um,
copper.
The rest of us came down, and we found Ashley and we were in the Seven Sails Inn. About fall time now. Jake had a kind of a falling out with Ashley as she had conned him in the past. We agreed, we agreed she would give us her gold info where the rest of it is, and we decided to take Muffin. They were located on a nearby island with a cove. We then went to find Ares' friend, and we see his boat, the Crisis 2, with dark
But with a K.
blue. With a K. And then we meet the dark blue skinned Crisis. We got on the boat, headed to the island. I got seasick, but everybody else kind of imbibed and had a good time. Then Elikas kept watch and noticed we got really spooky and was hearing a deep bassy rumble from the ocean. A ghostly revenant appeared and tried to take the knife from B's chest and eventually got it. We went back to bed.
Chest knife.
Woke up and ate. We got into this like non-magical zone, so all of us were pretty much without our magic moves and items. Snuck into the pirate cave, did some stealth killing. Eventually, all the pirates kinda, rang the alarm. Killed a bunch of pirates and monks. I did a cool move where I pushed a guy off a ladder. Elikas got really mad at Muffin. There was a big boobed lady. We found a kind of secret little bar room in the back, and eventually we found a room full of explosive, and we managed to get it out just in time. And a lot of us got beaten up pretty bad. That's about it. Now we gotta loot.
When Ferwin was like, "Oh fuck," and then just like ran away to everyone else. Highlights. Good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Like right there at the beginning.
I killed a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, V conveniently leaves out that information.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, bitches. You know what they say.
Yeah, bitches.
Why do I not have? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah. So, as we kind of slow pan, we zoom into our board as we're all gathered around for another lovely night of Dungeons and Dragons in person. We feel the vibe of the music slowly shift, or suddenly, as we find ourselves once again in this kind of... Oh, I almost opened the wrong map. There we go. It's kind of pirate cove that's been formed. Luke, as you mentioned, all of you are kind of missing that connection to either the weave or your gods, wherever you get your source of magic casting as well. And even as you feel as though you've finished off the last of the pirates in this cove, besides the one, I believe, that had escaped, the weapons in your hands shine a little bit duller than normal, and they kind of don't feel as well balanced as they typically do. The edges on them a little less sharp. I would have used dull, but I already used that to describe the shine. Yeah, so we regain our... Oh, we can end combat here. We rejoin ourselves with Ares V, Furwin, and Muffin. Muffin kind of slumped over Ariz's back as kind of heaving and hoeing as you manage to smother the burning fuses before they reached the stores of
Oh yeah.
what smells like gunpowder. Literally seconds. And as we kind of
Like 6 seconds?
I think it was 12, wasn't it?
seconds, yeah. It was very close. If some different decisions would have been made, we would be playing different characters today. And
But luckily, I came in and yelled bomb, and I saved everyone's lives.
yeah, Furwin should have the shift point. What the heck?
Yeah.
She couldn't have it twice in a row.
You're back. I used my shift point to take Jake's away. And we
She
see
couldn't have it twice in a row.
Oh, that's true. You wasted it winning that first time, Gabby.
Use your shift point to change the rule.
Elikis kind of heaving as he drags Bee's body to the mouth of the cave, overlooking the Crisis 2, Crisis, and Capra, who have kind of are engaged in a little game of fetch, although Capra's not really doing a good job at returning kind of this ball of fabric that Crisis is throwing around. She seems very insistent on keeping it herself. But as we resume, we'll start in the bomb room, I guess, being the state of B being unconscious currently.
Let's loot this bitch.
Yeah, let's get our money and get out of here. I think we all could use a long nap.
A little nappy poo. I'm gonna take our friend Muffin and just lay him on this table over here on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of be like, hey, Muff. Because he's stabilized, right?
No. Don't
Yeah,
go on
it's
that.
it seems that he's stable, yeah.
I'll head back to the office. Or I guess further in, having Furwin said that there was an office.
Cool. So I think what we'll do just to kind of save a little bit of time is just loot the whole cave.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that.
Those of you that are conscious, go ahead and give me investigation checks.
Oops.
Ooh. I think it's -1. Yeah. 17.
Hey. 21.
7.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that's a pretty. You guys scour the caves quickly, taking about 2 hours to thoroughly search the caves. And at the end of the second hour, B, you will regain 1 hit point as you rejoin us in the conscious world. But over the course of the 2 hours, kind of searching this room that B initially went into, as well as the ship room that Ares dropped Muffin in, as well as wait, yeah, I'm gonna move you down here.
Oh,
This
yeah, there's another room that we never went into.
yeah. Were stored. So you guys find this. Would it be better just to send it in chat instead of reading it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me just. Oh, did I just fuck? No. Okay. I need a third monitor, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna send them in a couple of waves. So the first thing that you find are these 4 kind of pieces of. And I'll let you guys divide these amongst you as you deem appropriate. A silver necklace with a ruby pendant. It looks very like dressy. a brass mug with a jade inlay. It looks like it might have been taken from a nice tavern. A carved ivory statue of a penguin with large yellow eyebrows. And then a silk robe with gold embroidery of a starry sky motif. It's very light and airy, kind of nice, like a nice kind of sexy, erotic evening gown, robe kind of thing, like lingerie.
The erotic evening gown.
You know, why not?
Yeah.
In addition to that, you also find this number of money.
Ooh.
As well, we'll have Muffin say it. Find 691 pieces of copper, 8,430 pieces of silver, and 1,860 pieces of gold. Since we're not dealing with carrying weight, you guys can just have it all. We don't worry about trying to manage getting it. Think about how you're going to get it back.
All right. Let's see. How many of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then how much was like party money got stolen, and then also
yeah,
like
that's-
individuals, so they should get their
Oh yeah,
money
that's
back
right. Some of this is.
before we split
The
it up.
party funds didn't get stolen. did
Okay,
Yeah, no, it would just be Furwin and Ares.
okay. So yeah, take what you guys got back at the start, and then we can divvy up the rest. I'm eyeing that silver necklace I'll throw out there. I need more.
The sexy robe.
Dibs on the sexy robe. Come
I
on.
kind of want the penguin.
You don't want the brass mug from a tavern?
Actually,
Or alcoholic?
I think
Erwin needs more stuff with Jade in the name.
And just you guys can assess that all of these, you could probably bargain about 25 gold pieces if you were.
Carlo, do you have what gold everyone? Or wait, we didn't already get that, correct?
I believe you had the silver and copper pieces were returned to you, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you remember who had what of gold?
I do. I can tell you that now. Ares, you had 2 gold.
Sick, really?
No, you had 1,004.
Okay, I was like, and what is this? Is this 70 something we already had gotten?
I think that's what she, Ashley had given you. What all that was left of what she had.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Ares, I'll send it into chat. Ares had 1,004. Furwin was 118. And B was 679.
It's crazy. I never spend any.
Maybe you just forget to add it.
So is there more than that in the 1860?
The 1860 is what you found so far. Yeah, just from like searching these kind of 2 rooms in the ship, and then also patting down what the pirates had on their bodies and stuff. In addition to the gold and the coin, you also find 3 potions. But given your current environment, it's hard to discern what their potency is. You also find it looks like a tuning fork, as well as a small kind of a flat iron rod that has a button on the end. It's about 2.5 feet long.
Does it look similar to? Don't we have a? I feel like someone had an immovable rod. Am I crazy?
No,
Maybe.
that
I think-
sounds right.
Was it Old B that had it?
Oh, possibly. Does it look similar to that?
I would say identical.
Cool.
Was it Old B that had it? I don't see it
I
in
don't
any
know.
of your guys' thing.
I know someone had it.
Yeah,
I
because you're gonna
thought
use
was
it.
Me, but I don't see it in my sheet anymore, so it might have been.
Or it got destroyed when you did the bomb trick.
Oh, you're
Because
right.
you used it in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but I do still see it in our like item list.
Yeah. But as you push the button, nothing happens to it. So the tuning fork. There's also a scroll that you guys find that is in a nice kind of hardened leather scroll case, as well as a lit fuse quickly burning towards a pile of gunpowder.
What?
Eh.
We just find.
You find the hilt of a longsword.
Ooh.
Does it have a button on the handle at all?
This one doesn't have a button, but you can see that where the blade would meet the hilt typically. We need to stop giving you guys just hilts. Fuck it. There's a blade on this one. Where the blade meets the hilt, on either side, there's kind of this radiant sun that kind of emanates out, which forms the hand guards. And it feels well balanced in your hand, although it appears to be mundane.
That seems pretty cool.
Right now, it seems mundane.
Give it a swing. I'm meta. I'm on the ship. Sorry.
So that's the divided out.
Yeah, so minus the gold that everybody got back, left us at 59 new found gold. And then that's it divided each person 5 ways. And
I'll
then,
just take 10 gold. If that, I don't know if that helps.
it would be in copper then, or in silver. Like you could add it to your silver value then.
Oh, that's true.
And then, does anybody want to call dibs on stuff?
Yes. In a second here.
Yeah, so as you guys are kind of divvying things up, B, you regain consciousness as you kind of, you see Alikis sitting next to you, silent, staring out into the sea. Doesn't look like he's up for conversation right now.
I'll just give him, like, I'll just kind of like, I imagine I'm like laying on my back. I'll just reach over, I'll just give him a pat on the arm and just say, thanks. And then I'll just lay there for a while.
As you kind of lay back, he's so weak.
I kind of like this sword. Does anyone else use a sword?
I mean, I can if I need to, but not primarily.
That's the kind of sword that is a lost weapon.
Oh, do you want to? Let's go over the first stuff. Who wants the necklace?
You can have the necklace, V.
I'll take it.
I think it matches your aesthetic.
Think
I want
so,
the
too.
the mug. Unless someone else wants the mug.
Go for
I'm
it.
passed out on the boat. I'm not in your conversation.
Do you think B would really like this mug? I notice he drinks a lot.
I think you probably would. I do know that he usually just drinks from something a little bigger.
Well, we can ask him if he wants this.
Sure. You want the penguin?
Sure, I'll take the penguin.
I want the rope.
Go for it.
Haven't we seen a Ferwin? Haven't you had a tuning fork before?
I had a tuning fork before.
Or am I thinking of Nissa? I feel like someone had a tuning fork. Wow.
Beeb, I think Beeb broke his. He's told me a long tale about it.
Maybe. V, you look like you might want this scroll.
Sure, toss it here.
Anyone want a lit fuse?
Oh, what?
I'll take this iron rod with a button.
Okay.
I click the button.
We should
Oh, that's
maybe.
right. There's no magic around here.
Should we throw something to Elikis?
Leave Muffin to die and all of us to die.
Not me. He didn't leave me.
Let's give him the tuning fork. I feel like he likes tuning forks.
Okay.
Oh, we also have these 3 potions that I'm sure are important if we got off this island.
We can just, I mean, if we want to, we can just put those in the party fund for right now, and.
Or I can take them and then examine them later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well, should we meet up with our friends?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Or should we go see where that one guy that got away went?
Oh, it's been 2 hours since he's left.
Well, I mean, is there a boat for them? Maybe he's just like pacing the beach right now. How do I leave? All right, let's go find our friends. I'll grab Muffin.
Oh,
Okay.
I can walk. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
So, as you guys head out the cave, kind of rejoining B and Alikis as they're sitting, taking in the ocean breeze. You see B kind of conscious, just relaxing. B, you see Ferwin, V, and Erez kind of lumber up with a good pile of loot. Although it appears that someone is missing.
Muffin?
Muffin?
Did you guys leave Muffin?
He said he was right behind us.
Okay, well, I spring to my feet and I go in after him.
I guess we should go back.
Are you seriously just leaving my little brother?
Well, I mean, I said, hey, I'll grab Muffin, and he's like, I can walk by him myself. Maybe he doesn't want to be our...
Child, you didn't keep an eye on him?
All right, let's go find him.
Leash, little harness bullshit.
Maybe he's one of them. Maybe Elikis was right in not saving him.
That's something we can discuss when we find out that he's evil. For now, my little brother, and we're saving him. Let's go.
All right, let's go find him.
Okay.
You're very sprite for, you know.
Oh, do I have any health potions? I do.
But we don't have magic.
Oh, that's right. So they're probably not going to do anything. That sucks. But
Oh, could he Could he have benefited from a short rest though while we were looting for 2 hours?
No, since he was unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, he was unconscious the whole time.
At the end of the 2 hours is when he came back up.
Got it.
Unfortunately.
I'll help you out, friend.
Cool. Let's go.
And here's a bunch of gold, and here's what you want this mug?
Yeah, we
I
thought
do.
you might like a mug, and maybe even a tuning fork. No, wait, no. That was
That's for
gonna
Alicus.
go to Alicus.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so as you guys delve back into this cave in your well-rested states, some might say. Go ahead. We can make it a group check as you search the cave. Go ahead and give me survival checks.
Well, what's my survival at? +1. 2.
Wait, I'm sorry, Luke. How much gold was it? Something about gold. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
bad.
you guys can just transmute gold into silver. Not on this island.
Once on this island.
Where do he go?
What is the fast mode?
No, you don't do fractions. Someone gets less than everyone else. Yeah, we're never doing loot again.
All right, I'll take the one less. Everybody can have the other one.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys search the cave, the cove rather, for any signs of Muffin. So you're looking around.
Where are you?
You hear a little.
Then
Oh, it's so cute. Wait, little guy, hold on. Wait for me. Meow.
what did you find, Muffin?
Meow. That echoes through, and you follow the sound of Muffin chasing what sounds like a cat. I'm trying to upload a thing really quick. Why is it in the tokens one? Kind of down towards the southeastern point of the map that we're looking at, where there's a little crack in the wall, and you can see little footprints leading up to it, and accompanied by the footprints is what appears to be a set of small kitten footprints. And you can tell that a small creature would have been able, like Muffin size, could have fit through here pretty easily, and you might be able to squeeze through. The other side of this kind of crevice in the wall looks dark and unilluminated.
How far away are we from this crack?
You guys are at the crack now as you kind of followed the signs of Muffin here.
Hey, Muffin, you in there?
And follow him in.
B pushes to the front and squeezes through.
Well,
The guy
I
with
guess
the one
we
hit health.
follow.
It's my
I
little
got-
brother. I'm not leaving him.
I'm gonna grab. Do you think I'd be able to hold a torch while we go through?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Strike
Okay.
one up. Or grab some of this fungus or whatever this stuff is.
I think those are torches.
Okay.
They could be glowing. Ah, they couldn't be. Oh, like naturally glowing. They're torches.
Okay.
Wait, I got a hooded lantern or a bullseye lantern. I could just use one of those.
You'll be wasting
use-
fuel.
I got a ton of fuel and I never used it. I'll bring out my hooded lantern.
Yo, yo, yo.
Remember that time that I wasn't able to see in this darkness?
So as you guys squeeze through and make kind of wind down as you crawl into the depths of this cavern, the hooded lantern kind of and the torch illuminate the cave in kind of this orange. As the sounds of the ocean kind of leaves behind you, and as you walk about 30 feet in and go through a couple of S curves, you see that there's these glowing blue crystals on the wall that gradually change to glowing purple.
Ooh. Do they change again?
They'll stay at purple. As you walk further into the cave, they kind of transition from blue into purple. They're not like moving.
I want one of these. Anyone got a pickaxe?
Maybe.
I have a hand axe.
I whack
I
one
can
with
use-
my shovel.
I could use my shift point to see if I have a pickaxe.
Luke, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I've got a sick ass punch.
One
Nothing like
punch
an axe
man.
punch.
What's an
Ass
ass punch?
Not much, man. How about you?
Do I have advantage?
The rock is not prone.
Dang.
Can I help it?
But it's not moving anywhere.
Hiya.
Okay, go ahead and
No
make
point in
a
trying to fight back.
damage roll.
Yeah.
And I kicked her, sir.
Okay, yeah. So you swing your axe, your shovel.
Wait, I'm
straight and
proficient
true.
in that. I don't know why.
And you kind of it bounces like a ding, it bounces off the rock, the crystal, seemingly ineffective.
Seems pretty tough, Ares.
Ah, darn it. This looks really cool.
Can I try and hack off a piece with my axe?
Of course, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Sick. Well, I guess I can. Well, let's see if the hotkeys work this time.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay, and
Ooh.
then -1 because it's a +1 weapon, so 26.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Good call there, Brandon. I don't know if I would have remembered that.
Ooh.
But
Yeah.
then I
So
think it's -1 on that as well, so it should be 11.
as you swing your axe, a little bit truer than our frail V, you manage to chip off kind of like a muffin's fist sized worth of crystal. And as it breaks off of the larger chunk, it'll glow for about 5 seconds before it fades into just kind of this clear, glowless crystal.
How does the ratio of
A muffin fist is about half of a fin fist.
Wow, that's a small fist.
Yeah, he's a child.
So was Finn. In height.
So Luke, you're our magic guy. Maybe this is just nature, but do you know anything about this rock and why it stopped glowing when I hacked it off?
My first suspicion would be that the cave's magic and anything that leaves or something. Maybe not magic, but have I seen anything like this before, Carlo?
Like a glowing rock. You know that there's plants and animals that have like bioluminescence, and there's rocks that also kind of give off glow as well.
I'm wondering if it's like
we're all
maybe a living organism. Maybe I just hacked it off so it died.
Oh, hopefully
Well,
it's
you think
not
it was
part of a
living?
larger living organism because we probably just pissed it off.
Well, if we're surrounded by magic rocks, Can we do magic? If this cave is magic, can we do magic now? Somebody do some magic.
I'll look at my sword. Does it look glowy?
Yeah, it's kind of catching and reflecting off the purple glow of the crystals.
I'm gonna put the crystal back and try to mend it.
Ooh, yeah. So as you kind of reach out,
What if I
holding
want?
the two pieces together, as you kind of spend the minute attempting to conjure your magic, nothing comes.
Well,
That's what
Except
she
for
said.
me.
I'll pick it up and I'll say, maybe it will start glowing again once we get off this island.
So like visually,
Yeah,
like V took it and just like, dunk.
And was like,
I'm gonna take it and just stick it in my pocket.
cool. You can add a chunk of crystal to your inventory.
Maybe it'll be worth something. All right, let's keep moving.
Or maybe we can trick somebody into thinking it's worth something.
You can
Like
put it
Ashley.
put it in your
Yeah.
alms box.
Oh, got him.
Burn.
Oberon.
Oh, I
Oberon.
Oh, okay. So, as you guys continue in the cave, wandering down, ambiance kind of starts to settle in as you hear the sound of rushing water. Stream pouring into a pool that echoes. As you continue down, the crystals slowly fade, and ahead of you, you can see kind of this stone lantern that is filled with kind of this ethereal purple, almost lavender flame that gently flickers, illuminating a large, kind of familiarly shaped vermilion gate-like structure that straddles a set of stairs, of stone stairs, kind of sandwiched between two like 10-foot high cliffs. As the cave kind of opens up into this wider opening. And in front of you, you can see Muffin, kind of bent down, gently stroking this little kitten that's about like 5 muffin fists big. And like perception checks from everyone, please.
Not very good. 9.
Oh,
There we go.
What's the cat look like, Carlo? Like breed wise?
a black cat.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I definitely
okay.
see it's a black cat now.
Yeah, so Ferwin, Jake, what was yours?
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, Ferwin and V, you notice that this cat is giving off like the same kind of ethereal glow as the lantern that it's standing, that's kind of like behind it. And it's just gently sniffing Muffin. And as you approach, it'll kind of dart away, running up the stairs. Muffin kind of giving chase. Hey, wait up! I don't want to keep petting you. And he turns. Oh, hey guys! And he'll start running up the stairs.
Muffin, you need to be careful. We don't know this place.
I'll go after him.
Well, it's just a cat.
I'm gonna go pick up the lantern, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a big stone lantern. It's about 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Kind of naturally rising out of the ground. It seems to be one piece connected to it.
I pick it up.
One piece.
I shatter my lower vertebrae.
Give me a feat of strength check. Yeah, so you guys, as you chase Muffin, kind of at the foot of the staircase, gameplay so no one runs around. We'll see if it pulls everyone in.
Ooh. Can't see anything.
Oh, you have your torch on though, so.
Ooh, this is cool. Those torches are pretty cool too.
Huh, okay. So, you guys see this? Oh, I guess it's not really that dark in here. Let me change the.
Oh, geez, that's a big lamp or a big map.
Well, but I want to keep the. 16.
Holy buckets.
Yes. Did that change your guys' vision at all?
No.
Great. Just too bright. Huh. Okay. So, I guess what we can do is. No, we can't. Why is it not? Okay. We'll just take all these guys. Ah, it's okay. So, you see Muffin as you kind of step forward, crossing under these gates. Nothing kind of changes, right? Like you guys are kind of used to walking through and there being like this shift. But as you look around, you can kind of see that everything in here, it's almost as though the color's been drained from it. It looks a little desaturated compared to what you're expecting. The vermilion gates are still pretty orange, as well as the moss that's growing on them are giving off this vibrant green. And kind of at the top of the stairs, you can see Muffin petting two cats now.
So lucky.
They're so soft. They're really, really soft, guys.
Save one for me.
You seem to have a connection to these cats.
Well, I mean, I am half tabaxi, so that might be why they like me. I mean, they might like you guys too, especially you, Eris, because you're like the real cat person.
Walk towards one of the cats to see if they'll let me pet it.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check as you make your approach.
With advantage because I'm an animal?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You're a cat person, makes sense.
Didn't help me much. Animal handling, 9.
9. So as you kind of describe how you approach this kitten.
I'm just like, hello, kitty. Like, I just want to pet you. No harm.
Yeah. So
we are one.
So as you approach, this cat will slowly kind of saunter up. And as it does, you kind of see a couple more cats kind of jump up around the area. You can see their purple eyes giving off a glow. And as this cat approaches you and kind of its tail flicking, okay, not up there. You see it take particular notice in your very sharp hand axe on your dragon's bane, as well as it lingers on your bracers a little bit, and also does a good bit of sniffing around your hand. And as it kind of looks up at you, you can feel its purple eyes kind of piercing your brilliant blue eyes, and it kind of puts its head in like your cupped hand and it gives itself a good little rustle, and it kind of looks up at you, and you you feel a rough, wet tongue kind of draw across your hand.
Oh. Ugh.
And as you do, you're brought to a ship. Like your vision flashes, a ship kind of in the middle of this massive storm. People are rushing around you. It seems like you're running through the hallway with a companion, trying to get people to escape to these lifeboats. And as the licking stops, the vision fades. And the cat lets out a deep purr, and kind of looks around all the other cats and gives like a little nod as it lets its tail whip and it hops up onto your shoulder. Oh, see, I knew it would like you, Ares. They have an affinity for us folks. No offense.
Did you say I was on this?
In a storm. It's almost like it was a very large ship. Although your vision was brief, you could get there were like hundreds of people on this boat.
Yeah.
You all right, Ares?
Yeah, I had this weird vision of a boat in a storm, and I was trying to save everybody on the boat. And I'll kind of scritch the little cat and be like, I noticed you eyeing all of my magical items, little kitty.
As I don't think they can talk. They're fucking cats, man.
Muffin, you need to watch your language.
Well,
You're a child.
Leave him the fuck alone, Uncle Ares. It's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah, Uncle Ares, Big Bro says it's okay.
All right. Well, what are the other cats doing now that I got a cat on my shoulder?
They're just kind of grooming themselves, not paying much attention to the lot of you.
I want to go up and pet a goddamn cat.
I'll walk up to.
That looks like where the party is.
Well, there's another one.
Yeah, so as you kind of approach, go ahead and give me animal handling checks and a little description of how you guys are approaching.
Right. Well, obviously, the way you approach a cat is very slowly with a hand outstretched, and you kind of do like the scratching motion so that they know that you're gonna scratch them. But man, everybody's always like, "Oh, you got to do the." Pss, 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 pss. See, I don't believe in that. I think that scares the cats away. Can't do that. You gotta just speak in like as low of a tone as you can, because then it's almost like purring a little bit, and you just talk softly to the cat and you do this.
I think you need a cat.
I grew up with a lot of cats.
Do I get inspiration for my note taking by chance?
Note taking? No.
All right, I'm more of a dog guy anyway.
or a sheep,
Or a sheep
ram
guy.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, hearing B say that, talk as low as you can. I go, get over here, cat.
So as you let out this deep rumble inspired by V, the cat, its tail sticks straight up. And as it does, it lashes out at you. And I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Yee.
Yeet! Okay, so as you kind of attempt to pull back, cat fast like lightning, you'll take 1 point of slashing damage.
Ah, oh shit.
And as you kind of recoil in pain, you're brought to a very arid place, kind of on almost like a stage-like structure of stones, kind of accompanied by 5, 4, Sorry, I can't count. 4 creatures that you've never seen before. Kind of this large orc, small bird, this weird kind of dragon-looking thing. As humans as they are. As you see this kind of decrepit-looking, horrid, hag-like creature disappear in a poof of smoke. As the pain kind of fades from your hand, you're brought back to this gently illuminated cavern. B, as you let out your more gentle, almost practiced, low voice, kind of lulling this cat down, it jumps down, aptly landing on its 4 paws. And as it kind of gently laps at your hand, kind of its low purr, joining your voice kind of in chorus, almost. You feel your inner balance sway a little bit, as though you're on a large ship at sea. And kind of above you, through the deck, you can hear what sounds like multiple pots and pans on a large cooking surface, as well as the flurry of chopping vegetables and meats, the sizzle of things going on a hot grill. And you can kind of hear the hurried footsteps of about, you can notice there's 6 distinct pairs of feet scuttling around the floor above you, as you gently strum a lute in your hands. The cat stops. The cat kind of nestles itself between your legs, as it kind of gets a good sense of sniffing about you, noticing your frozen frost wraps, as well as your dagger and the trident that's strapped across your back. Bless you, Gabby. Oh.
Erez, you saw a thing?
I did. I saw a ship in a storm, and everyone was trying to get to lifeboats.
I saw a thing too. Now, I was also on a boat, but I was in the kitchen, but I could hear like feet above me, like maybe in like a hallway or something. It sounded like they were running, but it's like I could hear it in the ceiling, but I could feel the sway of the ship. I think I saw a different part of the ship.
Were there any distinguishing, like, what was the aesthetic of the boat that I was on?
The aesthetic?
Yeah.
I guess like the best way to describe it would kind of be like a medieval Titanic. It's a cruise ship, like very, very large, and there were kind of loud, crashing booms of thunder on the outside. But it's definitely a very elegant ship.
Was it an eloquent? Wow. Eloquent? Was it an eloquent? Was it an eloquent boat? And did you hear thunder outside? It was a very large boat.
You just like rephrased and repeated what he told you it was.
Yeah.
Fucking like Disney Dream kind of big.
It's a very elegant ship, very large, and you can hear lightning outside. Yes, but was it eloquent and could you hear thunder?
No, I'm asking B that.
Oh,
Was
yes.
Was the boat you were on like that?
B says yes.
Maybe it was the same boat. V, did you see anything?
Yeah.
Can I go up here with these people?
Get a different one. Pick a different cat.
I saw.
Go ahead and
Go up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Go ahead. We can do Luke and then Gabby.
It was weird. I wasn't on a boat at all. Oh, I froze. Sorry, I froze. It was weird. I wasn't on a boat at all. I was in this big field of almost desert-like stone slabs. I saw looked like an orc, maybe like a kanku. You said a a dragonborn was the third one, and then a human.
What appeared to be human, yeah.
And then there was a ugly hag that shook her fist in anger and disappeared. I didn't recognize any of them or anything, I'm assuming.
Ferwin, go ahead and give me an animal handling check as you make your approach. Two cats will cautiously approach you as they see a new figure join the mob. Yeah. And also go ahead and give me a little description as to how you're approaching this gaggle of cats.
Hold on. I am approaching slowly with some rations in my hand.
Ooh.
And I am just saying in a very like sweet high voice.
Fear. So, as these two cats approach you, kind of investigating these rations, pretty quickly dismissing them, much more interested in the bangle that is wrapped around your wrist, as well as the arrows that are kind of sticking out of your quiver, and the battle axe that is mounted where it is, as they kind of alternate their licks, almost like in a well-rehearsed rhythm. As first you're brought to a place that kind of almost reeks of parchment. You can almost smell the boundless amounts of knowledge that's contained in the equally boundless number of volumes that are kind of surrounding you in this what appears to be a library that's dimly lit by hundreds of fireflies. And as the other one kind of starts to lap up, that's the sound that they make when they lick. You find yourself kind of surrounded by this swirling gray mist, and the feeling of almost exhaustion and relief as you're returning to what you feel safety after an expedition. And as you clear the mist, you're kind of met by a pretty lush landscape where you can see some creatures like loading up this strange vehicle, it appears, but it doesn't look like any wagon that you've seen before. It's really long, and there's a smokestack out the front giving off steam, and it hovers about 2 feet above the ground over these regularly spaced crystals. And you just hear the sound of metal on metal clanging as people load up this vessel. And as you blink your eyes, the licking stops, and you find yourself back in the cave, surrounded by the pussy crew. Oh.
Ah, yes, the Pussy Crew.
That's what we should change our name to.
Isn't that what they had on their T-shirts in the In-Betweeners? Something like that.
Okay, so I saw something that Ferwin does not know what it is.
A shower.
Yikes.
Roasted.
Well, what do we think these visions mean?
What? They're cats, you guys. They're not visions.
Did you not see anything, Muffin, when you touched it?
I saw a cat.
Oh, I mean, there was a cat.
Such a
Did
young,
you
naive
see the
little
cat?
cat.
Meow.
Can you see the cat now?
Yeah, there's like 5 of them right around us.
And you're using your vision,
Right?
so
Whoa.
the cats are visions that you are seeing. It's just a thing,
I think you need to lay off the alcohol, bro.
but it's what makes.
Just got him this mug, so like that doesn't work.
Oh, do I get anything?
Yes, and I'll walk over and I'll give him a pat on the back.
I mean, maybe this is my new favorite thing since copper.
Copper is very important.
Yeah.
Oh no. Poor thing.
You done well, kid.
That's something I never got to hear from my dad. Thanks, Dallas.
You're welcome, little one.
And he kind of and as he sneezes, the 5 cats in front of you they start to lose their form as they melt into kind of puddles of goo that quickly
Ugh.
seep into the ground.
So mine's on. I have goo on my shoulder.
Yeah, and you feel the goo just run down your chest, kind of underneath your clothes, and
Oh,
then out. It gets stuck in your boot a little. Well, you don't wear shoes.
I don't.
Yeah, so it just runs straight down your legs and then out into the ground.
That was gross.
Is it just dripping or is it like moving with purpose?
Ooh, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, you could see you could, I think, safely assess that moving with purpose would be a fair gauge to it.
Do you think it went somewhere else?
Is it moving all over, like all of us?
It only moved on Ares because there was one on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Where did it go?
Into the ground.
Well, should we keep moving forward?
Oh. Are you guys worried about Alicus at all?
I turn around. Is he? He's not with us.
He's standing upside down on one of these torii gates, just like with his bow ready.
Oh, because I think we're okay right now. Do you want to just come with us?
Thought those boots didn't work in here.
He like took the time to like tie there, and he just kind of nods and like motions for you to go as he kind of sits up and starts to untie himself.
All right. Well, if you see anything, use your sniper abilities to help us out.
I'll do my best. That's his voice.
Wow.
Sounds like-
I thought Patrick was here for a second.
Oh god, I hope he doesn't see that.
All right. Let's move forward as a team.
Let's be
Okay, so-
careful.
As you step forward, you can see that there's a building in front of you guys, which you probably would have noticed before. But there's kind of this large kind of half of a torii gate that has fallen over it, kind of bashing through the ceiling, giving you clear view of what's inside. I guess you guys can't see over it, but can we just, it's bright light, change that. Save.
I feel like we have a musical theme tonight.
Hey, 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 hey. I just want it to be light in here. I don't know why. Ma, we're gonna do this at the risk of ruining everything. There we go.
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh
that one.
shit.
That's a lot of fucking cats.
Yeah, you could. The building is kind of worn down. You can see the holes in the walls, and yeah. So, this gate. It seems as though it's kind of been cleanly cut and then almost like melted by acid, where that the sharp cut had occurred. There's little bits of purple ooze where it's kind of been dislodged from its other half.
I'll step into the building.
Okay. So as you kind of climb over this, you can see that there's the 5 cats inside, as well as through the dislodged door on the other side. There we go. You can see a cat kind of sitting on a throne-like structure in front of a smaller version of the shrine that you saw with Yuki. The other piled up, almost this horde-like mass on either side of this platform that rises about 3 feet in the air are just stacks of weapons and gold and gems that are all kind of seemingly been drained of their color, kind of mounted up. And the cat, it's staring at you with kind of piercing amethyst eyes, surrounded by this kind of nearly invisible, you can see a little bit of like almost like heat mirage effect around it. There's kind of a sphere surrounding this creature. As it looks at you, its head will kind of turn and follow you as you walk through this house, and all the cats kind of looking at you, kind of half uninterested. The one that scratched you earlier is like kind of on edge as you step in.
Hey, I know we had a rough moment right there. I got some bad info on cat taming.
Don't say rough.
Jesus.
But I'm an animal lover. I have my friend back here. It looks like your friend back there likes collecting items, and we have some. And then I'll kind of yell back to the group, guys, there's a very large cat up here, and it seems to like loot, so maybe keep an eye on your things.
I'll walk up next to V.
I say, Muffin,
Yeah.
I know you want to pet them all. Just maybe take it slow here.
Well, I mean, they're just kittens. They're not really good. They're like the size of like 5 of my fists. It shouldn't be a problem at all. You should be the careful one. V, you got the cat scratch. Ow.
I know I got cat scratch fever.
You might get infected.
Choo.
Hope you don't have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's a Constitution saving throw, Muffin?
Oh, it's this. Like that.
Oh, yes, of course.
Have you ever had to do that before? You know, like you
Uh,
stop in anticipation to see if something's gonna poison you or something.
You know, I have sensed poison in my body before.
Gross.
Should we approach the...
Okay.
Yeah, let's
You
do
guys
it.
are already pretty close to me.
I vote we follow Muffin's lead.
Huh?
Muffin, you do seem to have a connection to these cats.
Well, I mean, I'm a cat kid. They're cat kids.
Is this like your father or something?
No. But cats are scary. Do you see my eyes? They're not purple.
Oh, that's true. Are they blue?
Are you my dad?
No.
Oh, good, because
Oh my
lions
God.
scare me.
Ares, are you his fucking dad?
Maybe.
Are you
I'm not-
fucking my dad?
I'm not a tabaxi, but I could be.
How many cat races can there really be? Maybe he only thinks he's half Tabaxi.
That's true. He could be Kit's kid.
You guys know I can heal you, right?
Oh. Those little cat ears
We
are...
name the two cat people we know, and we're like, you're probably one of those two kids.
All right. I'm going to go approach the big cat.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, y'all are moving your pieces. I thought we were still paused. Oh, collides with what?
I got you.
Oh, I can't go through it.
Yeah, there's walls even though you can't see them. Yeah, so as you approach, you get about 2 feet away from this kind of ethereal barrier. Air is inside your head. You hear a pounding.
Like Jumanji?
More like Edgar Allan Poe.
And it says, as you feel like the eyes of this large cat kind of looking at you, it says, "Stop."
I'll stop. Can you hear my thoughts? I'll think.
Yes.
Oh.
It thinks back. Thinks back.
My name is Ares, and we are the Revengers. Who are you?
I'm well aware.
Not a good sign.
Wait, is that your name?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. If it was well there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gabby, go and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Did I?
Oh god, okay. So you feel this immense pressure in your mind. As you so sorry. What a shitty way to die.
Oh, take it back.
As you find yourself kind of crouched behind a fence as a village that you're observing slowly burns as an arrow comes flying towards you, and just before it hits you in the face, you kind of flinch and you take 2 points of psychic damage, and you feel the 5 cats in this room kind of all like avert their gaze to you, and they kind of stop. There's no way to speak to a god.
I apologize.
You
Your
said
Highness.
you are a god?
You are mere mortals. What brings you to my realm today?
This is a very cute god.
We kind of just like happened upon this place.
Whoops.
Oopsie whoopsie.
I suggest you leave, lest you join your friends.
What?
Our friends.
The cat lets out a toothy grin. As the 5 cats in the room kind of also simultaneously grin.
Are you telling me that you sit in this back room of a cave and turn people into cats? That's your whole deal?
It's too simple. You're not the first adventurers to wander in here.
Is that
Begging.
what
Well,
all
I'm
this
wondering.
treasure is lying around you?
Sad attempts at offerings. Just small bits and pieces to feed on. The cat sneezes.
Oh! You feed on magic. That's why there's no magic in the area, right?
A clever one. A strong mind, although it appears a weak body.
Not a very strong mind either.
Do
I can't roll for common sense, so.
I know anything about a cat god?
You can surely attempt a religion check.
May I also, as I know gods?
Yeah.
That's probably not great.
Yeah, never heard of this one.
Ooh, I got a 5.
Yeah, a black cat with purple eyes, chilling in a cave, doesn't ring any bells of any pantheons that you guys are versed in.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if I'm familiar with who you are.
And I suggest you tread lightly. Magic isn't the only thing that I feast on. The cats all lick their lips simultaneously.
You also feed on like sardines or like milk.
Wisdom saving throw.
It was worth it.
You take.
So you all know, B purposely held back his comment of, does he also feed on dicks? I didn't wanna get us in trouble, so-
But he
so
thought
B's
it.
over here like,
Did you
Yeah,
think it though?
Can you hold it back because it's a thought?
Yeah.
yeah, he thought it a little bit, but he's like,
Yeah.
If
Go
you
ahead, give me a
also
wisdom
thought,
saving
I better
throw.
not say that.
I'll reward your honesty with a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. So, V, as you kind of feel this pressure at your thought of sardines, you are kind of walking up this kind of plank of a ship where you can hear sounds like there's some kind of sparring practice going on, and as you step aboard, you feel the eyes of the ship's crew all turn as they run towards you. Just before they make collision, you'll take 2 points of psychic damage as you return back to this space. B, as you think about Dick, you find yourself rather in a very hot location, kind of surrounded by lava, kind of pooling out from the walls around you, as well as emanating from this lake below. You look up briefly before you're swarmed by this massive amount of imps. You're at 1 hit point. It doesn't fucking matter what I roll. You look up and you can see what appears to be the mouth of a volcano as you're surrounded by a swarm of imps, and you go unconscious as you crumple on the ground.